actively working against that goal is not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and Handelabra Games right here on Twitch. You can follow me personally on Twitter at LewDolphin21, and YouTube and Twitch, just LewDolphin, no digits. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always via good old analog cardboard and ink. You can get the game and more info at sentinelsdigital.com. So here we are facing good old Prod Jeremy, as we called him previously. This is Challenge Progeny, so there will be a lot of Scions out. And we're facing the Prime Wardens. I like the Prime Wardens a lot. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time I've used the Prime Wardens on stream, but it's not actually the Prime Wardens. It's Freedom 6 Tempest, and Redeemer Fanatic, Dark Conductor Argent Adept, Requital Captain Cosmic, I always want to call him Fused, but Requital, and the Eternal Haka. These are the Prime Wardens, but everyone doing their own thing. So Freedom 6 Tempest is starting with Chain Lightning, Into the Stratosphere, Lightning Slash, and Reclaimed from the Deep. Redeemer Fanatic has the Consecrated Ground, Undaunted, and 2 Zealous offenses, but no means of keeping them in play. Dark Conductor Argent Adept has a Counterpoint Bulwark, Instrumental Conjuration, Saraband of Destruction, and Syncopated Onslaught. Requital Captain Cosmic has an Augmented Ally, Autonomous Blade, Potent Disruption, and Sustained Influence. And Eternal Haka has Dominion, Elbow Smash, Enduring Intercession, and Taumoko. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of damage, I guess. Well, actually Tempest does have a lot of damage, just not a power, and not anything to use his base power with, interestingly. Misfit Prime Wardens, as Bolnarap called them. Or the Wacky Wardens. I like the Wacky Wardens. Where's Freedom 5 Bunker? Well, he's not in the Prime Wardens. He's not even in this wacky timeline. He's not here. Why is there a Zelda Links to the Past stream on this channel? I'm glad that you asked that. Actually, I'm not really glad that you asked that, but yesterday, well, let me back up. Tuesday, I guest hosted Sentinels Live. If you missed that, you should check it out. Yesterday, I went to stream, and I accidentally streamed to the Handelabra channel for about 30 seconds. It took me 30 seconds to figure out what was going on, and I cut the stream, changed the channel information, and actually broadcast on my channel. So there's 30 seconds of Link to the Past on this channel. If you would like to see the remaining 2.5 hours, go check out my personal channel, twitch.tv/LewDolphin. If you like A Link to the Past, you should also check me out. I've been doing a lot of that. Alright, so Progeny. Villain, Vassal of Destruction. Setup. At the start of the game, Progeny enters play Vassal of Destruction side up. Cards are revealed from the villain deck until a Scion card is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. Gameplay. At the start of the villain turn, if there are any hero character cards with fewer than 10 HP, Progeny flips. At the end of the villain turn, Progeny deals each hero target 2 energy damage. Challenge Ultimate Scion! Scion cards do not destroy other Scion cards upon entering play until there are 5 or more Scion cards in play. So normally they destroy if there are 3 or more. The challenge mode adds 2 to that, so there have to be 5 or more in play for Scions to destroy themselves, which means we can have up to 4 Scions in play. Unless we destroy them by other means. If he flips, he becomes Villain, Cosmic Annihilator. Gameplay. At the start of the villain turn, if there are no hero character cards with fewer than 10 HP, Progeny flips. At the end of the villain turn, Progeny deals the hero character card with the lowest HP for radiant damage. So on his front side, he deals damage to all hero targets. On the flip side, he focuses on only one, but it happens to be the hero with the lowest. And he only stays on this side if that hero has less than 10 HP, so becomes the supreme bully on this side, and is most likely going to incap someone. But we have the Wacky Wardens. What could go wrong? Scion of the Storm. Scion. When this card enters play, Progeny deals each hero target 1 lightning damage. Then, if there are 5 or more Scion cards in play, destroy 1 Scion card other than this card. At the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. Extra card play is great! Progeny's cheating. He's only trying to call him ultimate when he's only challenged. I thought of that myself. Didn't actually say anything. He's the ultimate Scion, but not ultimate Progeny. is card play. Scion of Blight. Scion. When this card enters play, Progeny deals each hero target 1 toxic damage. Then, if there are 5 or more Scion cards in play, destroy 1 Scion card other than this card. The first time Progeny is dealt damage each turn, 1 player must discard 1 card. And actually, it's kind of funny because the flavor text says, "Damn, we gotta take this thing out before it kills everyone." So, damn, 5 Scions. I'm making light of a terrible, terrible event from Sentinels lore. We already have 2 Scions. And his end of turn card play, which happens after the end of turn damage. Yes, he's doing a lot of damage. Progeny is known for his damage. We have Form of the Harbinger, 1-shot. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until a Scion card is revealed. Put it into play. Discard the other cards revealed this way. Progeny deals each hero target 1 energy damage. If you've not if you've not cotton, then you should buy more cotton. But no, if you've not realized, Progeny likes to deal damage to everyone indiscriminately. And we have another Scion of the Storm, so he's playing 2 cards at the end of each turn. And now his, well, extra damage, super mega ultra damage, and his third card play, Scion of Flame. Scion. When this card enters play, Progeny deals each hero target 1 fire damage. Then, if there are 5 or more Scion cards in play, destroy 1 Scion card other than this card. Increase damage dealt by Progeny by 1. Oh, this is an excellent start. You've gotten. You've nuttin'. Well, I forgot. Okay, well, 4 Scions. This is awful. And we do not have an End of Days, and we do not have, not Syncopated Onslaught, whatever the one is. Whatever the one is. Sadistic Dissonant. We have no means of destroying these Scions. So we have to live with 2 extra card plays and a damage boost. And every time we damage him, we have to discard a card. Or the first time each turn we damage him, we have to discard a card. But he will not regain HP, so we have that going for us, which is nice. Do I want to go for the big hit with Lightning Slash? Do I want to throw a Scion on top, but that's just going to make it come back into play? No. I'm going to go ahead and Lightning Slash, because whatever. Someone has to discard a card. Oh no. Well, Haka can discard a card. I doubt we'll see an Enduring Intercession in this game. In which Lute is dead first turn despite not playing Iron Legacy or Wager Master. Alright, I shall destroy one of my cards! Oh. But there's an Otherworldly Resilience. Still no powers. Fanatic can have an Undaunted to prevent some amount of damage. A Zealous Offense to get destroyed at the end of this turn, or a Consecrated Ground to destroy nothing and then deal 1 damage. I think I'm gonna Undaunted and then regain a hit point. I'm not sure that exactly 1 damage will be dealt to Fanatic with Scion of Flame, but maybe at some point in the future there will be. Alright, Argent Adept. I could maybe try to use Dark Dynamics on Fanatic and get an End of Days, because getting rid of those 2 Scions of the Storms would be great. But just in case I don't, I should definitely play something that can help, like Counterpoint Bulwark. And then I can conjure Zeus Bell and reduce damage to something. Alright, so Fanatic and someone else that might be helpful. Which one is going to be the most helpful? I'm going to go with Argent Adept. Final Dive is not useful. Arcane Cadence, not immediately useful. I mean, it could give me something. But Final Dive, there are no targets with 4 or fewer, because we do not have any constructs out. So, Instrument of Conjuration, 2 Vernal Sonatas, a Scherzo, Frost and Flame, and a Silver Shadow. Generally, Vernal Sonata is the one you want to put in hand. And I shall. Hand, top a Sonata, bottom a Scherzo, Shadow in the trash. I don't know why I put it in the trash. I guess I could have put it on the bottom and then it would get shuffled easily. But now I can get my bell for free. I draw my Scherzo. And I draw a Vernal Sonata. Okay. Hello, Bolner app. There's not really anyone I want to augment right now. Counterpoint bulwark until you start of your next turn. So I could start with Zeus Bell, maybe, if I really wanted to. Is this everyone's favorite non-Prime Wardens team? We're in an alternate timeline where the Prime Wardens didn't synchronize their outfits. This is also the third time that Dolphins Dive has led with the Prime Wardens match. But the first time that the Prime Wardens are not fighting Akashbuta. Because currently no one is really capable of doing damage consistently, and I don't know who would like an extra power. I could put Autonomous Blade on Haka and he could elbow smash, I suppose. Wacky Wardens is whatchamacallit, it's alliteration. And alliteration is always excellent. Alright, Construct Cataclysm destroys all. So if I want to save that Dynamic Siphon, I'm going to have to not play it. And it's probably better to play it because I can either deal 1 target, 2 irreducible, or up to 2 targets, 3 energy. But I would go with the 3 energy at that point, if I put the Dynamic Siphon into play first. So Construct first, Harsh Offense reveals cards, this is, yeah, okay. So Construct Cataclysm first, destroys that Autonomous Blade, deal damage, and then someone can discard a card. Like Vernal Sonata, that's a card to discard, right? I'm gonna have Fanatic discard a Zealous Offense, because I still don't really have a good means of doing things with it. Harsh Offense, 2 damage. He's already done 80. And let's see. So Progeny is almost certainly going to deal damage to this. Also, Dok'Thorath is likely to deal damage to this. So who would like to do something with this? Let's go with Argent Adept. Construct Cataclysm. I am skipping turns through another Freedom 5 bunker ideal while she plays. I guess I'm a female now. Maybe I'll put one of these dolphins up, then we can pretend that the female dolphin is playing. Oh, your kid. You're probably talking about your kid. Never mind. I thought you were talking about me. I'm gonna go play more while this guy's playing. Sorry. Misinterpreted what was being said. Alright, I don't have to elbow smash now, I guess. I'm gonna put Talmoko. Save Haka. Draw Haka of Restoration. I'm gonna discard that to get more cards. Vitality Surge. Mare. Alright. Or Mare. Mera, and Tayaha. Thorathian Military. Thorathian. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each non-Thorathian target 2 energy damage. So that will trigger the Dynamic Siphon. I don't think order really matters. I'll just do this. I mean, I guess it sort of matters if we reveal a card that can draw cards, but that's okay. I think it's Scherzo. Sorry, Nepicross. I know you like the Scherzo. Alright, so I could actually... Oh, I guess I could do Counterpoint Bulwark now. Get some damage reduction and card draws. I'm gonna use Dark Dynamics. This is more fun. Plus, I could probably find that End of Days I'm trying to find. Holy Nova, Syncopated Onslaught. Holy Nova sounds good. Because he's already been dealt damage this turn. Ooh, another Scion of the Flame. So the good news is... Well, the bad news is releasing Dynamic Siphon. The good news is I can destroy a storm. Bad news is his damage is now increased by 2. The worst news is I'm not sure how this match is going to continue from this point forward. But hey, we haven't gotten the Scion of Frost yet, which is nice. So he's only playing 1 extra card now. Only 1. Alright. I feel like I'm shrugging when I have these up, like... Elemental Outburst. 1 shot. Progeny deals the hero target with the highest HP, 1 fire damage, 1 cold damage, and 1 lightning damage. I love having this when he has 2 Scion of Flames out. Extra damage! Thankfully it's going to Haka, who has a damage reduction. At least. Swaptober loot. I just saw that comment. We're in a stream with Swaptober loot. Lootarena. I still don't want a Stratosphere something. I feel like I just want to do all the damage to Progeny. Because he's hurting us, we might as well try to hurt him. Plus, I can do some damage to the military, which seems wise. So I'm gonna Chain Lightning. And I'm not sure that either Tempest or... Oh, I guess he's flipping now. Someone's at less than 10. But I guess that Argent Adept's not gonna last long. So we're gonna have Argent Adept discard something. Because he's not long for this world. And I still have no cards in play. Elemental Subwave Inducer, though. That is destruction fodder. I could destroy... I could use Consecrated Ground to destroy Thorathian military, but I guess Haka's Taiaha would do that. So... Do I want to embolden Argent Adept so that he can go out in a blaze of glory? Yeah. That's probably the best thing I can do right now. Another Consecrated Ground. I sort of want to save the ongoing destruction for if Progeny plays an ongoing card, but most of them would destroy Scions, which is nice, but then there's one that makes his damage irreducible, which isn't as nice. Okay. Well, I guess Syncopated Onslaught at this point, probably. Or Vernal Sonata? I guess I could, like, stack Captain Cosmic's deck or something. We don't know what... I mean, hit points would be nice, I guess. Damage reduction isn't really going to do me much good. I guess I could, like, put 1 damage reduction on Argent Adept, but then Progeny's still going to do 4 plus 2 on the flips. 4 plus 2 is 6. Minus 1 is 5. But then Dok'Thorath plays something. Yeah, I might just do Counterpoint Bulwark. Yeah, so I'll just Vernal Sonata. Save us. Yes, this is only round 2. He had 2 Scion of the Storms at the start of the game. I sort of want Tempest. I like that name. It's like, my hero name is Tempest. I am the person who gets tempted the most. Tempest is now thinking about whether he's tempted to put a lightning slash on top. And since he's Tempest, he's gonna go ahead and do that. But Fanatic is really hoping to find an End of Days. So we're not gonna do that. Argent Adept is probably not gonna last much longer, but if he does, then what would be nice to have on top? Oh, I am getting to use an extra power. Ooh, I can actually manipulate what Dark Dynamics does. So... So this is actually important, what I want on top. Yeah, Lightning Slash is probably best, anyway. Unless Fanatic reveals an End of Days. So I guess Tempest and Fanatic are the two choices, so the rest is just what you want. Arcane Cadence, probably. How about that? And then Captain Cosmic. I like his unflagging animation, even though it's like a big damage-heavy game. And we'll skip here. And now let's hope to get that End of Days. Lightning Slash. Absolution! That is the nicer power for Fanatic, but we'll Lightning Slash. There being an announcement in the Discord made you panic and think Bunker got unlocked. Oopsies! Nope, loot is streaming. Alright, Argent can discard. Alright, so let's now try to protect the lowest heroes. Putting one on Captain Cosmic, though, is probably wise, since we do not have a thingamabobber doohickey tool. But if I don't play Augmented Ally, there's no risk this round. So I'm gonna put this on Tempest, because he's the lowest. Just save the lowest. Someone can draw a card. Let's just get Fanatic's things. We really want to get rid of those Scions. I want Fanatic to deal Dark Conductor Argent up 2 radiant damage. Ugh. Yes. I mean, he's dead regardless, so let's try. Alright, if I put Sustained Influence, let's see, this destroys one, destroy all. Yeah, so Sustained Influence there, then I have something. And I have Unflagging Animation. Oh, right. I knew that was coming. Alright. Order doesn't actually matter. Cosmic Weapon. We'll put that on Fanatic since she didn't get... Oh, I guess actually Tempest is lacking a power that he would like to use. So we'll put that on Tempest. If he can get Genebound Shackles, that would be even better. Whenever this card is dealt damage, that target regains 2 hit points. We can maybe save Argent Adept. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. It's probably unlikely. Come on, Taiaha. Taiaha. And then Proj. And just Argent Adept. Still don't have much faith. I don't want to discard either of these, but probably should have had someone else discard, truthfully, but oh well. Genebound Ravagers, minion. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each non-minion target 2 melee damage. Okay. So... I could actually use Zealous Offense now. Assuming that I keep the construct on Fanatic. I'm going to... do something with someone. Someone's gonna lose something. I guess Fanatic. Prayer of Desperation, I guess. You only play against advanced villains, so you need Progeny to flip to destroy the Scions, because on this front side on advanced, they are indestructible. Another Elemental Outburst, this time on Fanatic. Plot twist, Fanatic is the hero character card with the lowest HP. Undaunted saves the day, though. But then Scion of Blight destroys Fanatic. Wah, wah. Plot twist, Fanatic was the one meant to perish. We can lose the other Scion of Storm. I feel like giving Fanatic more card plays is not wise. I do not want to... Like, that's on Fanatic who can't... Or I guess that was on Tempest. Oh well. Well, no. I probably... Yeah, I could have actually saved Fanatic. If I destroyed Vitality Conduit and then moved it to Fanatic. What are our incaps? Draw a card, regain HP, reduce the next damage dealt to that hero by 2. Oh, each hero regains 1 HP. I like that one. I like that one. Alright, well, now I can't really do damage that well, though. But we'll just otherworldly. And then everyone regains a hit point. Vernal Sonata again? I want a counterpoint bulwark though, so I guess every time we hit Progeny now we're discarding 2 cards is an issue. You know when I discarded Enduring Intercession, if I put Enduring Intercession out and I used counterpoint bulwark on Haka, then he would soak up all of the Thorathian damage. Which I can't do now because I discarded it. But if I Vernal Sonata, I can get it back. Aha! Ta-aha! So Haka wants his Enduring Intercession back. Tempest can chain lightning again. It's always good for these days. Or not chain lightning. I probably put chain lightning on top, but I wanted the other one. Oh well. Yeah, and if I give Haka the card draw, he could definitely put it into play. Great. All right. I don't know. Instrumental Conjuration, probably. And I could put a Potent Disruption on top to make sure that we don't get too many constructs out. Yeah, we'll do that. Argent's making sure everyone goes down before he does. Alright, now Argent Adept's the lowest. And who wants the card draw? Oh right, Haka needs it. So put a card into play. Well, we do anticipate what do we anticipate? Actually, Haka could damage one of these on his turn because Haka with Taumoko, Counterpoint Bulwark, and during Intercession, we're not worried about the environment hitting constructs. Or I'm not even worried about the environment. I can leave the Genebound Ravagers and have the environment just keep doing things. So I could put something in play just to damage it with Haka. I could put Dynamic Siphon on Argent Adept, and then he can do Zoo's Bell a second time. Giving him a -2. I can give Augmented Ally to Argent Adept. And then, you know, one of these 3. The other 2, Conservation of Energy, destroy any number, Harsh Offense, deal damage. So I don't really want to destroy, well, there's not really anything I can destroy. I can lose the Augmented Ally though, so we'll destroy that. Although I do have a Sustained Influence, so I could keep it in place still. Because I do sort of want to keep that on Argent Adept. Might as well do this damage. We're going to have to discard cards twice. But that's okay. I'll have Tempest discard this Subwave Inducer. We'll have Haka discard. Oh, we can discard Enduring Intercession! Punish the weak. And then Conservation of Energy. I don't want to destroy any, but I could play a card. But destroy, deal damage, destroy. So I'll deal damage. I probably want to draw, but I'm going to go ahead and do this again. Yeah. Because I've already dealt damage this turn, so I can keep damaging Progeny. And then I can keep damaging Progeny. And now there's a lot of cards in my trash for unflagging animation to get back. Alright, so... Alright, I do anticipate hitting Progeny. So I'm gonna go ahead and elbow smash him. Now we're gonna have to discard cards. I think we're gonna ditch Mere. And I'm gonna go ahead and have Argent or Cosmic discard one of those things. It's unlikely I'm going to be able to utilize it. And then go ahead and get another Zeus Bell. So save Argent Adept. And see, the only thing that does more than 2 damage in the environment side is Orbital Bombardment, right? 2 damage, 2 damage, 4 damage, 2 damage, yeah, so Haka doesn't need it for that. Oh, you're right. Whoopsies. That was the plan. Thank you, Boogie. Yeah, I totally forgot the plan. I'm trying to think ahead to what the environment's doing. Alright, so this. And then Zeus Bell. Protect Argent Adept. And then what? So Haka, we don't need to worry about redirecting environment damage. I mean, we will, but we don't need to do it any further. So who do we want to spare between... we'll put this on Cosmic. And then someone can draw a card. Which Tempest would probably like. Because we do have that light... Oh, we have Chain Lightning. That's why I put on top. But yeah, I said that was Chain Lightning. Plans are overrated anyway. Authority Ziggurat. Villain targets are immune to damage dealt by Thorathian cards. At the end of the environment turn, if there are fewer Thorathian targets than non-Thorathian environment targets, play the top card of the environment deck. Alright. So discards. I'm just going to put this in various places. Not Stratosphere. And then I guess Argent Adept can lose the Instrument of Conjuration, whatever. We found a use for Enduring Intercession. Rebel Headquarters. Hero targets are immune to damage dealt by civilian cards. At the end of the environment turn, if there are fewer civilian targets than non-civilian environment targets, play the top card of the environment deck. Alright, so let's play another card. Whee! Orbital Bombardment. At the start of the environment turn, deal 4 energy damage to each non-Thorathian target, then destroy the Rebel Headquarters and this card. Okay. The Inevitable. One-shot. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until an ongoing card is revealed. Put it into play. Discard the other cards revealed this way. Progeny deals each hero target 1 energy damage. Obvious Futility. Ongoing. Damage dealt by Progeny is irreducible. Reduce damage dealt to Progeny by 1. I love having irreducible damage bypass all of my damage reduction plans. Do we have a means of... We can Flash Flood Orbital Bombardment. Do we have a means of destroying ongoing cards? I don't think we do. Fanatic had all the ongoing destruction. I sense a flaw in this plan. Well, Argent Adept is gonna fall. Does Argent Adept have ongoing destruction? No? Okay. Well, we can destroy Dynamic Siphon and move it to someone. And then have it trigger. And then have things happen from that. Maybe I could have Argent Adept reveal the top of Tempest's deck. And maybe we'll get a Ball Lightning. That's probably the best plan. Or no, I think I already destroyed it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. There's no plan. There's no order. Forgot that I already destroyed my Thingamabobber Doohickey card, which is exactly what it's called. What I bring all you idiots for? You're all useless. Bye, Argent Adept. Alright, well, I do not want that orbital bombardment. That is the death of us all. An authority ziggurat is not useful. And I don't think it really matters, but I'm going to keep the otherworldly resilience. And let's go ahead and regain hit points. And now here, so we have draw a card, play a card, destroy a target, which I could destroy a construct for no reason. But with no ongoing destruction, there's not really much purpose in doing anything, really. I'll have Tempest draw a card, and maybe he'll get ongoing destruction. Nope. Okay. Well, I can do another thing where I put a construct in play for Haka to hit. There are 0 constructs in play. There's 1 construct in play. Just kidding. There's 1 construct in play. It's just chilling on Argent Adept. Who would love to use it, even in death. I don't know. Hit points to Tempest so that we might eventually get ongoing destruction. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that. Not that it matters, I'm dying anyway. Sustained influence. All the cards. 2 cosmic weapons and an augmented ally, and everyone hits our Captain Cosmic and he dies. Okay. This is my insanity laugh right here. It doesn't matter where these go. 10 damage? Sure, why not? Alright. This is fine. And, I mean... Tempest, you're going down anyway, aren't you? I can sense you going down. Abject Refugees. Civilian. At the start of the environment turn, each player may draw a card. Whenever this card would be dealt damage, a player may discard 1 card to redirect that damage to a hero target. Tempest can discard, reclaim. Do you expect Tempest to survive the next turn? 4 plus 2 is 6? No, Tempest isn't surviving. No. Abject Refugees, I'm not going to fall for that trick. Freedom Fighters, Civilian. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each non-civilian target 2 lightning damage, which we are immune to. I mean, we're like halfway there. We can do this. Form of the Harbinger. We get Scion of Frost. Scion. When this card enters play, Progeny deals each hero target 1 cold damage. Then, if there are 5 or more Scion cards in play, destroy 1 Scion card other than this card. The first time Progeny is dealt damage each turn, Progeny regains 2 HP. I mean, I can destroy Flame, but Blight is basically gonna mean I can't play or can't keep cards ever for the rest of this game. But hey, Progeny lost the +1. This is more doable now. His damage is still irreducible, but hey. And now we have no ongoing destruction at all. That obvious futility is in play forever. Alright, what does Progeny have? An Hour of Reckoning and a Scion of Frost. Excellent. That is exactly what I want. One here may use a power, one player may draw a card, discard the top card of each deck. No, Haka is not going to have cards. Haka not need cards. Oh, actually, no. He regains HP every time he's dealt damage now, or the first time he's dealt damage, so that's useless. Sure, draw a card. Taiaha. Woohoo. Yay. Reduce the next damage dealt to that hero by 2, unless it's Progeny, in which case it's not going to get reduced. And then draw, play, destroy. Do we have a useful play? I guess I could put Dominion out there. And then Captain Cosmic is all, hey, I can move a construct from under this card, or the top I don't even have a choice in what construct this is. Deal with it. It's Vitality Conduit. Take it. It's yours. Thanks, friend. Alright, if I elbow smash, I discard 2 cards, he regains a hit point, or 2 hit points, so he gets it back. But then I can Taiaha and actually hit him. Or I save up for Haka of Battle. And then die before I get my Haka of Battle. I'll save up for Haka of Battle. I want Progeny on his front side, actually. He'll do less damage to Haka. Where's my Haka of Battle? There's my Haka of Battle. Yes, that was exactly what I wanted. Now I just have to save cards. Thorathian Military. Alright, we're immune to this. So Progeny takes a hit point and then regains 2 back. And then Haka has to lose 2 cards. Wah, wah. But then Thorathian Military, yep, this all redirects to Haka, so actually it sucks. Arrgh. Why do we have Enduring Intercession in play? Scion of Frost. So first damage is dealt. And then I can destroy one of these. So probably the Scion of Frost. That one is the worst one. It prolongs the game. Of course, Scion of Flame's gonna make the game end sooner. So what do you want? A longer game that still loses, or a game that loses faster? I guess I could have had Haka use his base power. That was probably better. So here, use your base power. Draw a card. Discard a Haka card. We're gonna get that Haka of Battle working. We're gonna get 45 cards in Haka's hand in time for the next round. Just you watch. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I could move a construct in play away from Haka. If I said flame, I meant frost. I destroyed the frost scion because it does HP recovery. All right, Haka of Battle. Discard everything. Just you wait. I have a plan here. Increase the next damage dealt by Haka by 11, and then I will hit Progeny. And guess what? guess what? Can't discard cards if you don't have cards. That was my mad plan all along. All right. It's down to 31. We got this. Another Thorathia military. And another Gene-bound Ravagers. Which means Haka's down. So I can finally attend a Dolphins dive and that incap for fused Captain Cosmo. Yep. So it turns out the Wacky Wardens could not deal with Progeny. Challenge Progeny. All the Scions came out and we couldn't do anything about it. But in the end, it was Dok'Thorath that claimed Haka's life. Thank you for listening to the letters page. I am... Shoot, what is even his name? I just heard it too. It's not Paul. If you have any questions, you can send them to the letters page on Twitter or send a letters page at greaterthangames.com. Music used on the letters page is used courtesy of Handelabra and can be found at sentinelsdigital.com. Okay, I'm done. All right, let's get on to the main event of the night. Random, go! No, I'm kidding. We're not doing random. Trevor, that's his name. All right. So, viewer's choice. So, we ask a question in chat. The first answer that gets 2 votes is what I go with. And anything goes. Unless I forget to change the difficulty, in which case I pretend it was my veto option. First question is classic versus team. Shall we do a single villain, or shall we do villains from Vengeance and villains of the Multiverse? Is Freedom 5 Bunker an option tonight? Yes, he is. He is an option tonight. All right, so let's actually do this. So, classic or team? There. I should probably like, we're doing a stream here. 2 votes team. We're playing team. All right. Trevor Casterline is an amazing name. Caster a line. Caster a fishing line. If you want to catch fish, you gotta cast her line. Okay, I'm done. 3, 4, or 5 heroes/villains. Bugbear. Not the question you were expecting. 5 is the answer, so choose villain number 1. Christopher and Adam dealing damage to you. All right. And I will go through these later, but Citizen Hammer's advanced text, increased damage dealt by Citizen Hammer by 1. Citizen Anvil's advanced text, reduced damage dealt to Citizen Anvil and Citizen Hammer by 1. Alright. Choose hero number 1. Bunker. Alright. Base Bunker. Draw a card. People say this is probably the most boring form of Bunker, but I actually like it because his base power enables you to play a one-shot and then use your power to draw 2 cards when otherwise you would say, oh, I have nothing better to do. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Or skip and draw 2 cards. Well, this will allow you to draw 2 cards and still freeze the environment if you so wanted to. GI Bunker. Select a target. Until the start of your next turn, damage dealt to that target is irreducible, which could be very handy against Citizen Anvil. Just kidding. That was fake coughing. Or Engine of War Bunker. Discard a mode card. If you do, you may destroy an ongoing card, which is a nice means of ongoing destruction if needed. Or Termination Bunker. Destroy one of your ongoing or equipment cards. If you do, draw a card, play a card, and use a power in any order, which will help you cycle through certain things, and also enables you to end your turn in recharge mode while still having a power phase, which is cool. Or Freedom 5 Bunker. Reveal and replace the top card of each hero deck. If you reveal a mode, put it into play. Another player may put the top card of their deck into play, which is fun and exciting for sure. Alright, so the choice: base, GI, Freedom 6, Termination, or Freedom 5 Bunker. Freedom 5, okay. Alright, choose villain number 2. Oh wait, everyone's telling me to F5. Should I like refresh the chat? Am I missing things? Alright, Bugbear, Capitan. Why does Setback get 1.5? I honestly don't know. Setback deserves a better variant. I agree. This is... But for some reason, Bunker just keeps getting more and more variants. Alright, Bugbear, Capitan, Airman, Steel, Info, Bugbear. Bugbear is the first of the 2. His advanced text, Blood Scent, is indestructible. So remember that when we get to the difficulty question. Choose hero number 2. One vote Guise, 1 vote Setback, 1 vote Night Mist, 2 votes Guise. He doesn't have anything to say this time. Base Guise. Draw a card or play a card. How to choose. Also, Guise deals 1 target 1 melee damage, but who? Or Santa Guise. Put the top card of each hero deck face down in their play area, or one player may flip all face down cards in their play area, treating them as if they were just put into play. Or... Nope, we do not have completionist, guys. Two votes base. Tough choices. Alright. Third villain. I oppose early Christmas decorations. Sergeant Iron. Alright, I will interpret that as Sergeant Steel. His advanced rule: increase damage dealt by Sergeant Steel and agents by 1, just so we're aware. Alright. Choose hero numero 3. Fixer, Setback, Absolute Zero. Sarge Iron equals Proletariat. Well, too bad. I decided it's Sergeant Steel because if you're gonna start giving me joke names, I'm going to interpret them however I want. La Capitan, Raw Fixer. La Capitan is not a hero, unfortunately. And Fixer is the one with most votes. So, Base Fixer. Mr. Fixer deals 1 target, 1 melee damage. That is so little. Why would anyone want that power when they could have Mr. Fixer deals 1 target, 3 melee damage. Destroy a hero, ongoing, or equipment card. It wouldn't have mattered, would it have? Oh yeah, because someone said steal afterwards and then there's... Okay, yep, alright. It's fine. It's all good. Base or Dark Watch Fixer? Dark Watch. Yes! Damage! Play Airman. Info. Biomancer. Ambuscade. Ambuscade. His advanced text: at the start of the game, cards are revealed from the top of Ambuscade's deck until 2 snares are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Ambuscade's deck. Yes, I know it's Ambuscade. Actually, I just listened to the Ambuscade's Ambuscade's letters page, and the French pronunciation is Ambuscade. I did not know that. All right. This one. Sentinel, Setback, Visionary. Setback. All right, so which variant shall we choose? Are we going to go with add 1 token to your unlucky pool, play the top card of your deck, or remove 1 token from your unlucky pool, reduce the next damage dealt to a hero target by 1? Base or Dark Watch Setback? 2 votes, or 2 votes base. I didn't, influence the vote, did I? I'm so sorry if I did. I didn't mean to at all. Biomancer, Airman, Biomancer. Oh boy. His advanced rule. At the start of Biomancer's turn, if there are H or fewer villain targets in play, the top card of Biomancer's deck is played. Scholar, Sentinels, Sentinels. We have the Sentinels! So, as always, I don't really want to read out every single one of these cards, but we have base Sentinels, also known as... I always forget what it is because it's not written anywhere. Southwest Sentinels. We also have the Adamant Sentinels. Base or Adamant Sentinels? 1 vote Adamant, 1 vote base, 1 vote Ada, or 2 votes Ada. We're playing Adamant. Chachunji, your vote came in before I put the question in chat, so it did not count before. Oh, but you repeated it, so we're fine. Never mind. All's good. All right. So Citizens Hammer, Anvil, Bugbear, Sergeant Steel, Ambuscade, and Biomancer versus Freedom 5 Bunker, Guise, Dark Watch, Mr. Fixer, Setback, and Adamant Sentinels. Where are we fighting? I know it's written on flavor text comic issues. Do you see a means at which I can pull up comic text comic issues right here? All right. And yes, I also know Adamant Sentinels are not written anywhere as well, but when the card says the Sentinels, I always refer to them as the Sentinels. I never refer to them as the Southwest Sentinels. I do not refer to the vanilla as the Southwest Sentinels, because this card says the Sentinels, and it would be so hard to have written the Southwest. All right, whatever. Done. Done ranting. Atlantis Carnival, block, Magmaria, Magmaria. Magmaria wins. I feel influential tonight. Isn't it powerful, Lord Flashfire 777 have influence? Influence. All right, now for difficulties. So we're gonna go through these one by one because I could select a blanket statement for all, but I would like to have individualized difficulties. Unfortunately, there is no individual for Hammer versus Anvil. We have to do all or nothing. So for Citizens Hammer and Anvil, we have increased damage dealt by Citizen Hammer by 1, and reduced damage dealt to Citizen Anvil and Citizen Hammer by 1. So Hammer, who's the main damage dealer, hits harder, but Hammer and Anvil have damage reduction, so they're harder to take out. One vote advanced, 1 vote standard. Advanced. All right, we're playing advanced. Advanced Citizens Hammer and Anvil. So, Bugbear. His advanced text. Blood Scent is indestructible. Doesn't seem like it would affect much, but it does mean that he will continue to do damage to the target next to Blood Scent or whatever, continually. All right. 2 votes advanced. Blood Scent is indestructible. Alright, Sergeant Steel. Increased damage dealt by Sergeant Steel and agents by 1, so they hit harder. And we already have damage increased to Citizen Hammer. Do we really want to have another damage increase in this match? Two votes advanced, alright. Ambuscade. At the start of the game, cards are revealed from the top of Ambuscade's deck until 2 snares are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Ambuscade's deck. So we start the match off with snares, and that's it. This is the one we go standard with. Okay. I'm done. Alright, Biomancer. At the start of Biomancer's turn, if there are H or fewer villain targets in play, the top card of Biomancer's deck is played. Right, so actually... There it is. Sorry guys, I forgot about that Twitch thing. If you are going to repeat the same message, Twitch has like spam filters set in to prevent that from happening. Alright, so Advanced Citizen Hammer and Citizen's Hammer Anvil, Advanced Bugbear, Advanced Sergeant Steel, Standard Ambuscade, and Advanced Biomancer against Freedom 5 Bunker, Guise, Darkwatch Mr. Fixer, Setback, and Adamant Sentinels, and Magmaria. It's liquid hot magma. No time for talk, just gonna burn them all. The battle plan is set. Pay attention to your comms, wait for my mark to attack. I remember, we were talking about that. Wait for my mark. Hey guys, I am your mark. Also known as the Dolphin. Alright. What was I say? Alright, so Freedom 5 Bunker is starting with an adhesive foam grenade, external combustion, heavy plating, and recharge mode. Guise has best card ever! Blatant reference, I can do that too! And retcon. Darkwatch Mr. Fixer has an alternating Tiger Claw, Overdrive, Tire Iron, and Toolbox. Setback has exceeded expectations, high risk behavior, karmic retribution, and turn of events. Adamant Sentinels have Fling into Darkness, Horrifying Dichotomy, Human Shield, and Positive Energy. So, Citizen Hammer, Villain, Arsonist of the Dawn. Setup. At the start of the game, Citizen Hammer enters play Arsonist of the Dawn side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Citizen Hammer and Anvil's deck until one position card is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Citizen Hammer and Anvil's deck. Gameplay. Citizen Hammer is immune to damage dealt by Citizen Anvil. At the end of Citizen's Hammer and Anvil's turn, Citizen Hammer deals the non-villain target with the second highest HP to fire damage. Advanced. Increased damage dealt by Citizen Hammer by 1. We also have Citizen Anvil, Villain, Guardian of the Dawn. Setup. At the start of the game, Citizen Anvil enters play Guardian of the Dawn side up. Hammer and Shield is put into play, and Citizen's Hammer and Anvil's deck is shuffled. Gameplay. Citizen Anvil is immune to damage dealt by Citizen Hammer. At the end of Citizen Hammer and Anvil's turn, if Citizen Hammer is incapacitated, Citizen Hammer's character card flips and is restored to 17 HP. Advanced. Reduce damage dealt to Citizen Anvil and Citizen Hammer by 1. We have Bugbear. Villain, Ravenous Hunter. Setup. At the start of the game, Bugbear enters play Ravenous Hunter side up. Blood Scent is put into play and Bugbear's deck is shuffled. Gameplay. Damage dealt by Bugbear is increased by X, where X equals the number of incapacitated character cards, which by the way, we're again in a match with the maximum number of character cards. Whenever Bugbear deals damage, he regains HP equal to the amount of damage dealt. At the end of Bugbear's turn, Bugbear deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Then if Blood Scent is in Bugbear's play area, it is moved next to the hero target with the highest HP. Advanced. Blood Scent is indestructible, so we cannot lose the scent. Sergeant Steel, Villain, Filter Leader. Setup. At the start of the game, Sergeant Steel enters play Filter Leader side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Sergeant Steel's deck until 2 agents are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Sergeant Steel's deck. Gameplay. Filter abilities are activated by this card and cards from Sergeant Steel's deck. At the end of Sergeant Steel's turn, the filter ability of the villain agent with the highest HP is activated. Then, Sergeant Steel deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. Advanced. Increased damage dealt by Sergeant Steel and agents by 1. We have Ambuscade. Villain, Slaughterhouse Leader. Setup. At the start of the game, Ambuscade enters play Slaughterhouse Leader side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Ambuscade's deck until a Nemesis is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Ambuscade's deck. Gameplay. At the end of Ambuscade's turn, Ambuscade deals each target next to a snare 3 melee damage. If no damage is dealt this way, the top card of Ambuscade's deck is played. We are not playing Advanced, so we're not starting with snares. And Biomancer, Villain, Flesh Molder. Setup. At the start of the game, Biomancer enters play Flesh Molder side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Biomancer's deck until 2 targets are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Biomancer's deck. Gameplay. The first damage dealt to Biomancer each turn is reduced by 2. At the end of Biomancer's turn, Biomancer and each Flesh Child regain 2 HP. Advanced. At the start of Biomancer's turn, if there are 5 or fewer villain targets in play, the top card of Biomancer's deck is played. Alright, start game! Wildfire. Position. When this card enters play, destroy all other position cards. At the end of Citizen Hammer and Anvil's turn, Citizen Hammer deals each non-villain target 1 fire damage, and Citizen Hammer and Citizen Anvil regain 1 HP each, which hurts with the +1. Hammer and Shield. Relic. Reduce damage dealt to Citizen Anvil by 1. At the end of Citizen's Hammer and Anvil's turn, Citizen Anvil deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Blood Scent. Ongoing. At the start of Bugbear's turn, Bugbear deals the target next to this card 3 melee damage unless one player discards 2 cards. Then, move this card to Bugbear's play area. Sharpshooter. Agent. Damage dealt by Sergeant Steel is irreducible. Filter. This card deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 projectile damage. Field Inventor. Agent. Increased damage dealt by Sergeant Steel and agents by 1. Yes, that is the advanced text. Repeated. Filter. Discard the top 2 cards of each villain deck. Increase the next damage dealt by Sergeant Steel by X, where X equals the number of one-shots discarded this way. Which is really bad with 5 heroes or 5 villains. Oh, jeez. Revolt. Nemesis. At the end of Ambuscade's turn, this card deals each hero target 2 lightning damage. Then, if Setback is active in this game, add 2 tokens to his unlucky pool. Which is nice. He'll have tokens at the start of his first turn. Wow! Homunculus. Flesh Child. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Repliblade. Flesh Child. At the start of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP X energy damage, where X equals the number of cards in Biomancer's trash. Alright, so those aren't terrible Flesh Children, at least. Living Firebomb. 1 shot. Destroy the environment target with the lowest HP. Citizen Hammer deals each non-villain target 2 fire damage. Can we have the Sentinels incapped before their first turn, please? Fixer, right? I don't know. But we're getting a lot of spread damage, which is pretty bad when there's a +1 floating around. Alright, what am I gonna do now? Alright, well, actually External Combustion is really good. Deal himself 2 fire damage, deal each non-hero target 3 fire damage, which is gonna hit a lot. Yes, that's the answer. Spread damage works really well. And before you don't see round 5. Vengeance games shouldn't last that long, but sometimes they just happen. But I don't really anticipate this lasting long. All right. So what does Bunker have? Bunker has ammo drop that can't get played. Guise has look what I found. Fixer has driving mantis. Ooh, that's nice. Setback has exceeded expectations. And Sentinels have Aura of Visions. So do we want Guise to deal 3 damage and increase his next damage by 1, or do we want Fixer to put Driving Mantis into play? I think Driving Mantis, because we could have Guise use best card ever to draw the card and deal damage anyway. And whoops. Bugbear is going to deal with the hero target with the highest, which is not Fixer. Fixer's not close, but having that redirection is always nice. That is like my favorite style. The ones that are irreducible or make damage irreducible to a target are also useful, but I like Driving Mantis. Wounding Slash. One shot. Bugbear deals the non-villain target with the highest HP 4 melee damage. If that target is a hero character card, that hero's player discards 1 card. Oops, I have to discard a card. Aw, man. I don't anticipate this being a high-risk behavior game. Although the other 2 cards involve removing many tokens. Actually, all 3 cards involve removing tokens. At least high-risk behavior could potentially add tokens, but no. I'll throw this to Guise, I guess. Blood Scent is now on Bunker. Is that where it went? Yeah, it's on Bunker. All right. So I think we do want a best card ever at some point. Yeah, we'll do that. Look what I found. Let me see that. And what do I want to do? I could focus on Bugbear. The 3 damage I could use to take out Revolt. Revolt's gonna go off. No, he's not gonna go off next. I could take out Field Inventor, which is the dangerous one. I could actually potentially get rid of Sharpshooter too. Actually, we have the 1 damage from the base. If Sergeant Steel has no agents, that's probably the best. Although he's likely to have agents in play always. So maybe that's not the best, but I'm not really worried about these flesh children. They're not going to do too much. Revolt is certainly an issue. When it comes to the main targets, I could use up the damage reduction on Biomancer. And then I can do a lot of damage towards Biomancer, and that would get rid of the flesh children. But again, they're not really the big priority right now. I could also do a lot of damage to Sergeant Steel. But with Bugbear, it's like I almost always just want to target Bugbear first. Because anytime someone gets incapped, he has a damage increase. Well, Steel has a damage increase. And what is Steel's incap? It's at the start of each active villain's turn, that villain deals the hero target with the highest 1 projectile damage. So if that's Mr. Fixer, that's actually really good. Right? Because he'll just keep redirecting damage around. So I'm going to incap Steel first, I think. If possible. The only ongoing card in play is Indestructible, so I don't want to retcon. Blatant reference targets... Oh, I can target whoever, but... I'm just thinking I want to put something in play for Fixer to destroy if he uses his base power, but I could just use Toolbox. But if I use Overdrive, then I would be losing something. Well, I'd be losing 2 things if I Overdrive. But if I play Overdrive, then you certainly can't get enough in play. I guess like if I play Blatant Reference, then let me see that, but there's nothing I can let me see that on anyway, so it doesn't matter. I could copy Setback's power to get a token to my unlucky pool. Nah, I think I just want to focus damage on steel. And there's nothing in play right now, right? Oh no, there's Driving Manas. Never mind. I don't want to destroy Driving Manas. I want an unlucky token. I just want it, okay?
Everyone I know is dead.
All right. Guys using Adamant Medico's power would still heal all the Sentinels? That's a question. Bomb Specialist. Agent. Whenever Sergeant Steel deals projectile damage, he also deals the same target 2 fire damage. Filter. This card deals the 2 hero targets with the highest HP 2 projectile damage and 2 fire damage each. Sweet. So there's too many +1s, and then we're gonna have a second damage going through. So I'm gonna throw this on Guise because he has card drawing. This is a lot of damage. Oh, actually, no, this is right. It's not the card I was thinking. It's not the target I was thinking of. Bomb Specialist's filter ability was triggered. Now Steel's doing damage, and now he's doing that. Right, okay. Well, we survived. This is fine. Toolbox, pipe wrench, and harmony for kids. And just keep focusing on Sergeant Steel. Okay. Enticing Target. Snare. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. Whenever a villain character card or nemesis card would be dealt damage, redirect that damage to this card. Enticing Target. Well, this sucks. I guess I'm targeting the Enticing Target then. But Setback has 2 tokens, so we can pull them out and do damage to things. I can take out 1 target, and I can reduce another one. Yay! And I can do damage to that one again. Yay! I would love a team of guys. Except there'd be no equipment cards you could steal. But there's a lot of ongoing cards you could copy. Twist of Flesh. 1 shot. Biomancer deals each hero target 2 psychic damage. Biomancer and each flesh child regain 2 HP. So we can redirect this one. To Sergeant Steel. We're already down to 10 or fewer on Guise. This is fine. Alright, now what? Positive energy, this does 2 psychic to each villain. I like that one. And then, does the order matter here? No, it doesn't. This game's going well. This is fine. Alright, now Idealist Power isn't really too nice because that's only going to reduce damage from 1 source. Mainstay would do 2 damage. If I put that on Steel, we will not have defeated Steel before Guise's turn. Can he do 3 damage on his turn? Maybe? I don't know. Regain hit points and draw a card? Maybe? Or 2 damage to Steel. I guess Bunker could reveal something that could do a lot of damage, potentially. But then Wildfire is going to go off, and it's going to do 2 damage to... I can't get past the damage reduction on Hammer. So I can't get Idealist to reduce Hammer's damage. And I guess I could have Fixer redirect to steal with Hammer's damage. I'll just hit steal. Or a vision. Guys know English good. Ember Shaman, Magmarian. This card is immune to fire damage. At the end of the environment turn, each player may discard a magma crystal. Any player that does may use a power now. There are no crystals. There may be crystals, but there are no crystals. Cleansing Flames. 1 shot. Citizen Hammer deals each non-villain target 1 fire damage. Each villain target regains 1 HP. This hurts. Idealist is down. Fixer can at least redirect. But that's it. We do have enough cards for Guise to do Guise the Barbarian together with Latent Reference, which is a nice combo. All the HPs. Yep, an Idealist is down. Who wanted Advanced Hammer and Anvil again? I mean, we almost have 1 villain down at least, which is nice. Alright, heavy plating to stay alive, I think. Bunker has a grenade launcher. Guise has Where Did I Leave That? Fixer has Grease Monkey Fist. I don't want that one. Setback has Surprising Fortune. Sentinels have Coordinated Assaults. What was Guise's again? I already forgot what it was. Where Did I Leave That? So we would draw 2 and maybe move a card from his trash. Fixer, we don't want to lose his style. Setback is Surprising Fortune, but he has that in hand, and he doesn't have tokens anyway. Sentinels. Coordinated Assault would be best. I could take out Steel right now, and then Bugbear would try to damage Fixer, who would redirect it. And then Bugbear would regain the hit points that he just dealt. Which isn't that exciting after all, is it? I still have to do 2 damage to Steel. I guess there's ways I could do that. No, I'll hit Steel because Bugbear is probably going to regain it back anyway. Alright. Filters down. Oh, Bugbear is a +2. Oh, because Idealist is down. Poop. Okay, well, that's fine. We do want to discard 2 cards. Setback, your hand sucks. Stone's Sacrifice. 1 shot. Bugbear deals the villain target other than himself with the lowest HP 2 infernal damage. If Bugbear destroys a target this way, play the top 2 cards of Bugbear's deck. Well, Revolt's gone. Exhausting Pursuit. 1 shot. Bugbear deals the non-villain target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. If that target has 10 or more HP, it deals itself 2 psychic damage. This is gonna hurt. Setback your hand sucked. You can go ahead and take the damage. Easy Prey. Ongoing. At the end of Bugbear's turn, destroy each environment target with 3 or fewer HP. Then, Bugbear regains HP equal to the number of targets destroyed this way. I'll throw some bunker. He has reduction. Okay, Bugbear's our next priority for sure. Selling out would be nice to try to get a lot of cards out, but I don't have enough plays. I just want Blade Reference and Guise the Barbarian. Which actually I did that in the wrong order, did I? No, it's fine. Play Guise. Now I have a damage boost. And now throw everything on Bugbear! Alright. Extreme guns. I mean, that would get past Anvil's stupid reduction, but... eh. You have to get rid of Bugbear now. Alright, so Pipe Wrench. And hopefully we have something we can destroy. Pipe Wrench will make Fixer be able to redirect more damage and have damage reduction on top of his redirect. Unfortunately, I guess we're losing Heavy Plating. Because I want to keep both of Guise's things. Alright. Let me see that. Let's ditch that. I know that leads to great shenanigans with Fixer, but... right now the priority is Bugbear. Hunting Pack. One shot. Reveal the top 6 cards of Ambuscade's deck. Put any nemesis revealed into play. Discard the other revealed cards. Each villain character card and nemesis card regains 2 HP. Glamour. Nemesis. The first time a nemesis card will be dealt damage by a hero target each turn, redirect that damage to the hero target with the highest HP. Hey, Glamour, how are you doing? Why is this? Hold on a second. Okay, that's why. Envenomed Bolts. Snare ongoing. Play this card next to the hero character card with the lowest HP. Whenever that hero's player plays a card, Ambuscade deals the hero character card next to this card 1 toxic damage. Which means Writhe is gonna be going soon. Alright. Well, Surprising Fortune, sure. Not that I can actually remove tokens, but hey, Surprising Fortune. And Surprising Fortune! Which I knew was on top, I guess, so oh well. Silver Lining. Selling out. Bugbear. Friend or Foe. One shot. The hero target with the lowest HP deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Which is very friendly because I can redirect that to Bugbear. Oh, you are a friend. Plot twist. Alright, if I play a card, Writhe dies. Deal 1 target 3 melee, but then Writhe dies. Or Horrifying Dichotomy, and then Writhe dies. Or even Shield, and I can redirect it to Mainstay. Sure. I cannot reduce Ambuscade's damage, unfortunately. I can't reduce Bugbear's damage either. But I can give us hit points. Or I can damage Bugbear. I'll damage Bugbear. Bugbear's the priority. Blackout. That would be really nice to deal with Glamour. I want Total Beefcake. That will probably help guys stay alive. Inner Core Tunneler, Magmarian. This card is immune to fire damage. Whenever a hero character card will be dealt damage, one player may discard a magma crystal. If they do, redirect that damage to this card. There are no magma crystals. So far the environment is just sitting there. And if Hammer does this, we can definitely get it redirected. Scorching Snap. One shot. Citizen Hammer deals... Citizen Hammer. He lost his H. Citizen Hammer deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 fire damage. Prevent the next damage dealt by that target. I can redirect it. Which will kill Mainstay. The next damage dealt by Adamant and Mainstay is prevented. Oh no! But he was gonna perish from this anyway. Ow! So there goes Setback. And then there goes the Sentinels. So now it's the Fixer show, basically. Come on, Mr. Fixer, you can do it! I believe in you! Alright, we definitely need Bugbear gone. Grenade Launcher's only going to do 2 damage to him, though, so I need to hope that either Guise or Fixer have a card on top that's useful. Otherwise, Bugbear's going to wreck us all. So I guess I'll just put out something... I'll put out Grenade Launcher, and then maybe I'll reveal Turret Mode, and then I can use Grenade Launcher in addition to this. Nope. Guise has Guise the Barbarian, which I can't use. Hoist Chain, which I also can't use. Well, I don't think Guise is going to be able to last anyway. And then the first damage is going to go through, and I can't redirect it. Cue Ball, Nemesis. At the end of Bugbear's turn, this card deals the hero target with the most cards in play 2 projectile damage. If Guise is active in this game, redirect damage dealt by environment targets to Guise. There goes Bunker. And there goes Guise.
Avenge me!
Remember when I said this was the Fixer show? It was actually the Guise show, of course. Duh. This is awfully quiet, I feel like. Oh well. We have victory music here. Alright, this takes us to game 3 of the night. What is it gonna be? I've been criticized by John for my random methods, so I was going to try to get this, get something better. Nah, whatever. Close my eyes, hit this button repeatedly. I don't know why John thinks that you will be able to remember how many times you hit the mouse, because I don't even remember, and it's classic. And I know this part doesn't really matter, but it makes it flashy and exciting, and I think I said exciting twice. Kaargra Warfang against Young Legacy Sentinels, Absolute Zero, Expatriette, and Parse in Freedom Tower. Then this button that I'm going to hit repeatedly, I don't even know how many times I hit this module before. We're going to stop right here. Standard. Ooh, cool. Standard Kaargra Warfang against Young Legacy Sentinels, Absolute Zero, Expatriette, and Parse in Freedom Tower. Come and fight for my pleasure. Are you worthy combatants? Find out for glory. We fight for what's right. Gotta make Dad proud. That is totally how she sounds. Young Legacy has Back Fist Strike, Heroic Interception, Takedown, and Thok. Sentinels have Aura of Vision, Coordinated Assault, Human Shield, and unique capabilities. We might actually have a useful Sentinels team. Absolute Zero has Focused Apertures, Frostbound Drains, and Isothermic Transducer. Very good start. Expatriette has Flak Jacket, Pride, RPG Launcher, and Tactical Shotgun. Parse has Between the Lines, Data Mining, Segmentation Fault, and Targeting Arrow. So, text. Kaargra Warfang, Villain, Bloodsworn Master. Setup. At the start of the game, Kaargra Warfang enters play Bloodsworn Master side up. The Bloodsworn Colosseum card, Crowd's Favorite card, and Title deck are put into the play area. Cards are revealed from the top of the villain deck until one Gladiator card is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. Gameplay. At the start of the villain turn, if there are no Gladiator cards in play, Kaargra Warfang flips. At the end of the villain turn, the top card of the villain deck is played. If she flips, Villain, Eager Combatant. Gameplay. When flipped to the side, Kaargra Warfang's maximum HP is 40. Kaargra Warfang is restored to 40 HP. The heroes cannot win the game. When Kaargra Warfang would be destroyed, any title cards under her character card are destroyed and she flips instead. At the end of the villain turn, Kaargra Warfang deals the hero target with the highest HP 5 melee damage, and the hero target with the second highest HP 4 melee damage. Then the top card of the villain deck is played. We have the Bloodsworn Colosseum. Play the top card of the title deck whenever any of these things occur. The start of the villain turn, or whenever a target is destroyed. Whenever a title card is discarded or destroyed, shuffle it into the title deck. Whenever a target leaves play, move any title cards not under a target back to this area. This card and the Crowd's Favorite card are indestructible. This card, the Crowd's Favorite card, and title cards are not hero, villain, or environment cards. Lastly, Crowd's Favor. Put one token in the hero favor pool when any of these things occur. A hero target deals 2 or more damage at once to multiple non-hero targets in a single turn. A hero target deals a non-hero target 4 or more damage at once. A hero target destroys a non-hero target, or a hero target gains a title card. If the hero favor pool ever has 20 tokens in it, the heroes win unless you're on Kaargra's flip side. Put one token in the Bloodsworn favor pool when any of these things occur. A villain target deals 2 or more damage at once to multiple non-villain targets in a single turn. A villain target deals a non-villain target 4 or more damage at once. A villain target destroys a non-villain target, or a villain target gains a title card. If the Bloodsworn favor pool ever has 20 tokens in it, the heroes lose. The heroes also lose if everyone gets incapacitated. So, we have to get 20 tokens before they do. That's the name of the game. No, the name of the game is Sentinels of the Multiverse. What are you talking about, dude? I have a sneeze coming. And it's gone. Ashclaw Revelos, Gladiator. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest HP 2 fire damage. A target dealt... There it is. I knew it was there still. A target dealt damage... Oh my god. It's like, I can feel the second one coming. A target dealt damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of the next villain turn. Title, the Mindbreaker. Title, when a target is dealt damage by 5 different sources in one round, put this card under that target, covering everything above this line. The first time this target is dealt damage each turn, this target deals each target 1 psychic damage. Ooh. This is what I paid for? Seriously? Yes, we paid for the Mindbreaker. Bloodsworn Judgment. 1 shot. Each player destroys one of their ongoing or equipment cards. Flip the top card of the title deck and put it under the villain target with the highest HP with the title effect still visible. If there are no villain targets in play, discard it. Which, there are no cards, but we are getting this for free. Reckless. When a target deals itself 3 or more damage in one turn, put this card under that target, covering everything above this line. The first time this target is dealt damage each turn, this target regains 1 HP. So Ashclaw Revelos gets that. He has HP recovery, and they also get a favor point because of that. Impassable Anvil, Gladiator. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero character card with the most cards in play 3 melee damage. Idealist cannot deal damage. And because the Sentinels automatically have 4 cards in play, one of these are going to be dealt damage. So should we just... should we just hit on the Idealist? Hey girl, I like your gown. Wait, she's like 12 or 8 or something. That's like inappropriate. Mainstay with his Durasteel chains and Human Shield and block can redirect a lot of damage to him. So I probably want Mainstay to not take too much damage until I do that. I'll throw this on Medico. It's fine. Yeah, don't hit on the idealist. That was inappropriate. Let's start over again. Hi, I'm Blue Dolphin. I'm gonna start streaming this stream. I was told not to hit on miners, but I thought they were talking about the people who work in mines, because I do have a habit of hitting on those miners. Okay. I feel like it's the background music that's really low. Actually, when I adjust this and moves it back, I feel like something lowered it. Some in-game thing lowered it. Because now I can hear the background music now. Honestly, I don't really like the Bloodsworn. I like hearing the background music. I don't like hearing the chatter. So I'm going to move the effects down a bit. But now we have actual background music. It's not just blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we can get a favor point if Legacy does Backfist Strike. And if I do base power on 2 different targets, or if I do my base power on a target I didn't just hit, I would also get a favor point for dealing 2 or more damage to multiple non-villain targets in a single turn. I could put out Heroic Interception, and then Mainstay could put out Human Shield, and then all of the heroes are immune to damage, but I think it's too early for that. Yeah, I don't think I really want to do that. I could put Takedown, but I don't really want to stop them from playing cards, because it's not going to progress us in this game. Especially if all the gladiators go out, then Kaargra flips, and then we can't win the game until we take her out. I also don't really want to get too many favor points for that matter, because if Fickle Fans comes out, I would prefer to be losing before Fickle Fans is out, because then I get tokens. And both copies are still in the deck, so I sort of want to hold off on that. Honestly, I sort of want to skip. Because I don't really have any setup. I could draw a card with Thok, or I could just draw by skipping. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I want them to gain more tokens, and then I will wait for Fickle Fans to give me the game. Alright, so definitely start with the unique capabilities here. And I do want the Durasteel chains. We get positive energy. So we don't have too much HP to regain back, so I don't want the positive energy just yet. I could put out Aura of Vision. I don't need Human Shield just yet. And Aura of Vision will help the Sentinels fund the Human Shield as well. Ideals cannot deal damage. I can deck manipulate, regain hit points, damage reduction, Sentinels wide. Let's do that one. And let's get 0 more set up. He doesn't need to use the Isothermic. Even if I used it, Impassable Andalon would reduce the retaliation to 0, and Ashclaw Revelos would regain 1 hit point after he's dealt damage, so I don't really want to do that either. And now here we're with Expatriette. You tried waiting for Fickle Fans, they came out in the last 3 cards, putting you ahead, and then that was the first card after the reshuffle. Kaargra! Well, really, I'm just waiting to see what they're going to do next, because I don't really have too much to do, so I'm just going to get set up. With Expatriette, with her base power, I could put out Shotgun and Pride. And then you have them. Alright. Now with Parse, I think skip, because I do want to get her other things. We're just waiting, giving them an opportunity to see what happens. Entry point. Play this card on a room card. If there are no room cards in play, play the top card of the environment deck. Then reshuffle this card into the environment deck. A card under this card has no game text. Increase damage dealt by villain targets by 1. But since there are no rooms, we can't do that. Since there are no rooms, we can't do that. Mission control. Room. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck in turn order. If the revealed card is a one-shot or a limited card already in play, discard that card. Otherwise, put the revealed card into play. So Legacy gets a Fortitude for free. Sentinels discards that. Absolute Zero discards that. Discards that. Segmentation Vault. So at least we have a Fortitude. Title: The Unbreakable. After a target is dealt 6 or more damage in one turn, put this card under that target, covering everything above this line. If this target would be reduced to 0 or fewer HP, it instead regains 6 HP and destroys this card. Get back in there! One shot. Reveal the villain trash. Look at the villain trash. It's right here. Shuffle the villain trash and reveal the cards from the top until 2 gladiator cards are revealed. Put them into play. Put the other revealed cards back into the villain trash. Then, if Kaargra Warfang is not a target, flip her character card. So she's in there. Which, I mean, we wouldn't have been able to win the game before this point, so it doesn't even matter. And there's tokens, and then there's tokens. Fickle Fans! Hey! One shot. Move 5 tokens from the favor pool with the most tokens to the favor pool with the fewest tokens. If both pools have the same number of tokens, each target deals itself 1 psychic damage. So we got those tokens. Idealist still cannot deal damage. And I'll just throw this one on right this time. Okay. So now I could put Takedown out in play. Actually, oh yeah, this is villain target. Yeah, if I put Takedown, then we won't get new gladiators. And we could just focus fire on Kaargra and maybe get enough tokens to win the game, which we'd have to have a lot of damage boosting to really make sure we could do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Freeze her. You are frozen! And there's another Fortitude. I have to be careful I don't do too much damage to her in one round, despite what I just said. Yeah, like, so Raya's power does allow for good deck manipulation, Boogie. It's really hard for me, like, it's sort of like, I don't know, I always default to using block with the Sentinels because their group-wide HP is pretty low. But you don't need to use it if you know the Sentinels aren't going to be dealt damage. But yeah, Raya's power would allow for some good amount of deck manipulation. So yeah. Alright, who wants the card? Ooh, targeting arrow on Kaargra would be nice. So Parse does have a play. Legacy has a play. We might like to see Inspiring Presence, though. But we get Heroic Interception. So actually, we have 2 Heroic Interceptions. So if I put out Human Shield now, then Legacy can play Heroic Interception on her next 2 turns, and all the heroes will be immune to damage for 2 rounds, making them incapable of getting tokens by damage dealing to us. So put out the Human Shield. So I don't really anticipate a lot of damage being dealt. I know Ashclaw Revelos is going to do 2, and Passable Andolin is going to do 3 to one of the Sentinels. But we know the environment's not going to kill us, so I don't need to block. So for instance, I could try to deck manipulate. Let's go ahead and try that then. And I can even do this on the title deck, and I could try to get a title that we can maybe get right away, maybe? Although I don't know that we have enough card plays, or not card plays. The one card I was thinking of was if you play 3 cards in a round. We don't have cards that would do that. Because we know Kaargra's not playing cards. When a title is discarded, it gets shuffled into the title deck. So let's try to see if we get a good title. Deathcaller. After a target destroys a target without dealing damage to it. Oh, and I can't even put it into play anyway. Oh well. We don't have the means of doing that though. Oh no, I guess maybe eventually, if we draw the card that destroys things on back. So yeah, we'll put it on top. We don't have that right now, but we could someday. Blackout. Okay. So focused apertures and then damage Kaargra. Ooh, Absolute Zero actually doesn't really like Heroic Interception, but oh well. We have an Impale. We can still do damage. Alright, I have to use Shotgun in order to get a favor point. Even though Pride and Prejudice are great. Discard is really fun with Dawn. Quickly pitch 5 citizens into the trash, insta-flip her, then wipe everyone out with impunity. Oh, because she'll have citizens in play and you'll discard citizens, and so she'll flip and flip back, and then you can destroy everyone. I see what you mean. I thought you were saying, like, get Dawn flipped, be massively screwed, she destroys everyone, the end. Alright. I'm just gonna keep doing damage to her. This seems like a great plan, except I can't really get too many favor tokens. Caspit's Playground. Room. All hero ongoing cards are also equipment cards. Congratulations, Parse, you now have equipment cards. And we have 2 takedowns, because one can never have enough takedowns. 1 shot, 1 shot. Hair trigger reflexes. Engage. All right. Unfortunately, I don't have. I mean, I do have. I have the Durasteel chains now. This is fine. This is not 4, at least. That's fine. And now we're going to make all the heroes immune to damage. Form! That is what it sounds like when you say, when you make someone immune to damage. Form! Okay. Ooh, there's the Inspiring Presence. Alright, Sentinels have to draw cards in order to maintain their machine. Blackout is great. I don't want Restorative Burst. Coordinated Assault will be really good. Positive Energy. Ideals can't deal damage. She has not been able to deal damage for a while. I could do this so I don't have to redirect Legacy's damage to Mainstay. I could have Legacy do this to get favor points. Yeah, we would get some amount of favor from that. I have to be mindful of this effect still. These titles aren't really that helpful. But, alright. Or I could Coordinated Assault. This would do too much damage. Kaargra will get the title. Blackout it is! Writhe deals damage to legs. Who does not redirect it. Who then... This doesn't really matter. And I don't need to block, so let's do this on Kaargra. Get back in there. Yeah, let's trash that. Okay. Well, I could impale Kaargra, and it would trigger the next turn, but then I can't Frostbound Drain. Frostbound Drain would do damage right now. A lot of damage, actually. Yeah. We'll do that. And I can't do myself damage now. I'll just put this out. And I still don't want to Prejudice and Pride. Alright, so now they've lost their, Kaargra's lost the +1. Updated intel would be really nice. So I'll do that one. Reveal the top card of a deck, put it on the top or bottom, you may draw a card. Alright, let's do this on Kaargra! Orm Hive-Minded. Add 1 token to the Bloodsworn favor pool for each environment card in play. No thanks. Although there could be a... This could speed up the next Fickle Fans, and we're currently in the lead, which is not really what I wanted. Oh well. The Wraith's Arsenal. Room. At the start of the environment turn, each player may draw 1 card. If all active players draw a card this way, destroy this card. So that's good. Fortitude is already in play. 1 shot. Coolant Blast, which is not that useful. Assault Rifle, that's good. Critical Multiplier, yes. The Living Weapon. When a hero destroys a target using their innate power, put this card under that hero character card, covering everything above this line. Increase damage dealt by this hero's innate power by 2. Speaking of Fickle Fans. Ow. Alright, well, Freedom Tower. No, we'll leave that on the bottom. Alright, all the Fickle Fans have been played. Edessa the Adroit, Gladiator. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target 1 energy damage. If multiple hero targets are dealt damage this way, add 4 tokens to the Bloodsworn favor pool, which will not happen. Sure, hair trigger reflexes, why not? Environment, we know the bottom card, we don't want that one. Kaargra, we know the bottom, we put it on the bottom. Is there someone else? Maybe we could like manipulate a deck better. Sentinels? Another human shield. We'll put that on the bottom. I could draw the human shield and then I don't have to discard to keep 1, but that's okay. Okay, so I could do another round of Heroic Interception, but I think I want that Inspiring Presence. So I have to bear in mind that we are not immune to damage right now. But, favor point. And there's a ring. Draw this. I do want to discard 2. I don't want to lose the blackout. I guess Hippocratic Oath isn't too exciting. But if I discard it, I won't be able to get it back for a long time. But it's going to allow for HP recovery, but we're going to have a lot of damage immunity, so I don't need HP recovery. Blackout is still really nice. Better than Coordinated Assault, I would say. Yeah. Unique capabilities, that's good. And then unique capabilities gets the only other signature that's left. And we got the telekinetic wall up. So I want the Sentinel Tactics, but Idealist can deal damage. Whoa! No way! Yeah, so I do want her gone. And I will block this time because we're not immune to damage right now. Plus with Durasteel Chains and whatchamacallit, Human Shield, that is really good. Alright, Frostbound Drain and Coolant Blast is an excellent combo. So this takes out Kaargra, for sure Z's. And she won't flip back for a while, because both of the get in theirs, or get back in theirs, have been played. That's good. This, however, is a little tragic. But I could do this the Impassable Andolin. Because I don't want them to, I don't want one of these to be dealt 6. But Absolute Zero would get this title if he uses his base power, even though I said I was going to use Coolant Blast. Because now he'll have been dealt 6. Yay! Unbreakable! It's not going to do this wherever I want, and I do want to put it somewhere else to get the 4 token and the multiple targets token, although I already got that one, never mind. Thermal Shockwave, excellent. Alright, we're very well set up now. Very well set up. No ammo in the trash. Both of them are in play, and do I want to destroy one of the environment cards? Not particularly. We have a card that says destroy one of your ongoing or equipment cards, but it doesn't discriminate between the two. So like Caspit's Playground would play against us if she played a card that said destroy all equipment cards or whatever, because then all the ongoing cards would be destroyed as well, but I could play RPG Launcher anyway, because this would do 3 damage to 2 targets. I have to be mindful of Mindbreaker. Kaargra is the only one with too many sources, though. Destroy a target without dealing damage, I can't get. Destroy a target with the innate power, Expatriette can't get, so I can't get those titles. Yeah, I don't really want to play those. I want to save RPG Launcher in case Entry Point comes out. But I can Assault Rifle for tokens. Or I could Pride and Prejudice and that would do the same thing. Or I could Shotgun for tokens. Really, I'm not too concerned about... Yeah, there's going to be another Gladiator coming out, and I'm not going to destroy them all. So let's use the... I don't really want to take out a Gladiator is the thing. So I'm just going to do Pride and Prejudice then. It doesn't really matter where these go. Just as long as I do damage to multiples. Could I get Living Weapon on Parse? Actually, yeah, I could. Because her base power does do 2. She can easily do that to Odessa, though, by Impossible Shots. So that's what I'm going to do. I was only thinking of Legacy getting that title, but Parse can get it for sure. Chaos Lord. When a player plays 3 cards in 1 turn, put this card under that hero's player character card, covering everything above this line. The first time this target is dealt damage each turn, play the bottom card of their deck. Which Sentinels could have gotten if we kept all the card play ones, but that's okay. Who doesn't want a card? Sentinels do want a card. Expatriette probably wants a card. She doesn't have too many options. We have another RPG launcher. Excellent. Absolute Zero has a lot of options. Legacy has several options. Parse has several options. So I'll just throw it to the first two because they're going to act first. Dr. Stinson's Secondary Lab. Room. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck and either discard it or replace it. This works really well when it's right before mission control, because then you can actually sort of figure out what mission control could potentially put into play. Surge of Strength, one shot, Impale. Ooh. Put that on Ashclaw. Assault Rifle, Impossible Shots. And Legacy, Flying Smash, let's keep that. Horrifying Dichotomy, let's ditch that. Orfire, let's keep that. Submachine Gun, we don't have that one yet. Gauge, we already have that one. Title Stonejaw. When a target enters play, put this card under that target, covering everything above this line. Reduce damage dealt to this target by 1. Which means the Gladiator is going to get it. Soulslayer Perith, Gladiator. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the non-villain target with the lowest HP 2 infernal damage. Whenever a target is destroyed by this card deals each non-villain target 2 infernal damage. And she gets Stonejaw. So I can't hair trigger Reflex. Or I could because of Inspiring Presence. Sentinels. Positive energy. I want that one now. Dimkarn the Fearless. Gladiator. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the 2 hero targets with the highest HP 3 lightning damage each. Whenever this card is dealt damage, this card becomes immune to damage for the rest of the current turn. So let's hit him. Dimkarn's immune to damage. Oh no! Absolute Zero? Sub-Zero Atmosphere? No, that's a terrible one. Yeah, this will save damage. Writhe would reduce to 0. Redirect this one. You don't even need Heroic Interception. Blackjack. Save the damage. You can take it. You're at 26. Jeez. Kaargra is a difficulty 5 villain too, according to some forum posts. Alright, we need 6 tokens. Can Legacy play 3 cards this round? No? Okay. Can Legacy destroy a target without doing damage to it? No? Okay. Can Legacy be dealt damage by 5 different sources this turn? No? Good. Actually, if I redirected everything to mainstay, would he have possibly gotten something? Maybe if I did redirect from Dimkarn, but no, actually he still has 0 sources, so that would not have done anything. I could just keep hitting Parse. Have like Legacy hit Parse, have Sentinels hit Parse 3 different ways, then Parse gets the title, but that seems a little silly. I know the top card of my deck and I would like to have it. Oh well. I would like to have it and then play it and then get lots of tokens that way, but that's okay. I'll hit the things with damage reduction. Just keep getting tokens this way by doing 4 damage at once. And now I got an extra token for doing damage to multiple targets. Oh, we do have team communication. All right, so we might be able to get it with the Sentinels. Yeah, sure, discard 2. This would do 4 damage. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Blackout would also do a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of options here. All right, so let's hopefully draw a card that lets us play another card. Yay! Sentinels are gonna get a title. Woohoo! I don't even care what these cards are. When I play Telekinetic Wallop, we will get this thing. But I have to put it under one of these guys'. So put it under Mainstay, because we could always redirect damage to Mainstay. Idealist deals damage, and we'll make sure to damage things that don't have damage reduction. And we're actually going to win the game right here. Although this doesn't actually do it for us. You're immune to the damage. Wait, you're not immune to the damage. Sure, I'll take advantage of this. Tip card's now immune to damage. Oh! But now we win. First that. You're not getting your hit point back. But we won against Kaargra. And that was a really easy game. We had 2 morbidly difficult games followed by a really lame easy game against the villain that people say is super hard, even harder than Iron Legacy. Maybe not that much, but I don't know why people have a hard time with Kaargra. She's great. There's a lot of fun to be had with Kaargra. You just have to understand how favor points work. But oh well. We had a victory. It was fun. We got to showcase a lot. I was hoping to get an unload with Expatriette because she got a lot of guns out really fast, but unfortunately we never saw that unload. Absolute Zero was like 1 or 2 turns away from being absolutely set up and a beast. Parse we didn't really get too much exciting things out of. Sentinels got a lot of excitement though, and we did have some fun with Human Shield and Heroic Interception combo, but we ended up doing other things instead. The problem people have with Kaargra is that they try to play her like any other villain. This does not work. Indeed, you're not trying to take out targets. You're not trying to like turtle to victory. You're not trying to get people set up necessarily. You're trying to game the system. You're trying to get favor points faster than they can. If Kaargra enters play, certainly then you have to take her out in order to win. So your priorities tend to shift at that point, but if at any opportunity you can get a favor point, you almost want to. I didn't get favor points early because I wanted Fickle Fans to work in my favor, and then it did, but then the second Fickle Fan screwed me. But if I had had the first Fickle Fan screw me, then the second one would have also screwed me, and it would have been a little worse. But hey, this worked out fine. Alright, so this does wrap up this night's installment of Dolphins Dive. We've had 3 matches. The first 2 were losses. The last one was a victory, as we've said before. If you do enjoy this style of streaming, this style of gameplay or gameplay stream or whatever, where I discuss more strategy, be sure to give this channel a follow at Handelabra Games, or be sure to follow my individual channel, Blue Dolphin. Although I don't tend to stream Sentinels too frequently, but if you like me as a person, you might want to do that anyway. My personal channel, I do tend to do Final Fantasy 13 speedruns or The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past randomizer speedruns. If you have no idea what those are, you should check out my channel. It's really fun. And sometimes I could do Sentinels. I don't see too many Sentinels people at my stream, but if enough people start storming in and go, "Hey, Lode, when are you gonna start streaming Sentinels on your own personal stream?" I might, actually listen to you. So you might want to consider, making there a demand for Sentinels, and then I can start making some Sentinel supply. But if you like Sentinels in general, be sure to follow Handelabra Games. There is Sentinels live every Tuesday with Jeremy usually and John. 2 of the past 3 weeks did not feature Jeremy. This week he was at PAX West, or will be at PAX West, or PAX Unplugged. I honestly don't know. I don't follow this convention stuff. I'm terrible. But he was out of town, and so I was brought in along with Zach to partner with John for the second time in 3 weeks, which was fun. But usually it's Jeremy and John showcasing content before it's revealed. Every Wednesday this month is a non-Sentinel stream, streaming of One Deck Dungeon as the Kickstarter for One Deck Dungeon continues. And the Kickstarter has funded, but you hope to reach some stretch goals because we could see some exciting things like Fanatic being added to One Deck Dungeon, or possibly other ones as well. Every Thursday is, of course, Dolphins Dive with yours truly, and every Sunday is Tales from the Archive with another letdown, also known as Zach. Little show note, however, I will not be streaming next Thursday because there's this weird holiday that the Americans have. I don't remember what it's called. Probably No Problem Taking. No Problem Taking. No problem. You're welcome taking. You're welcome having. I honestly don't remember what it's called. Might involve key turns. I don't know. There's something, but I can't stream next Thursday. It's just, I don't know. I need a day to myself, some sort of holy day to myself. So you cannot see me next Thursday, but I will be back 2 weeks from now, hopefully. And of course, there's my personal channel. If you like Sentinels of the Multiverse and you've not picked up the game on digital yet, you certainly should. You can get the game and more info at sentinelsdigital.com. It's available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. Anything else I need to say? PAX Unplugged. That's what that was. And the day before Black Friday. Yeah, it's the day before Black Friday. I have to start getting prepared for Black Friday. So, like, I can't stream that day. You know? Alright, but that is it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be around in the future. Peace, love, and lid.